Hey, Chris. Yeah. Yeah, it seems to have kind of cleared itself up finally. All right, so right here, I need something else. Yeah, so yeah, we had takeout last night, my girlfriend and I, and like everything was fine. I was eating ribs, and it got towards the end. There was a funky flavor, and I should have like stopped, been like, ugh, gross. But there, it wasn't all like it wasn't a whole. Well, it was only a half slab of ribs, so like a couple at the end, they tasted a little funky. So I think it was just. Well, let's put it this way. I'm not going to have dinner at that restaurant anymore, which is a shame because it's kind of one of our go-tos. And yeah, so yeah, I was all night in the bathroom. Not a fun time. But oh well. So I really lacked the motivation to like go to the studio and do something with the modular, and I was like, this track, we started it, and that was about it. Gotta keep working on these things. Like, well, I haven't put out like an official song in a long time. That's because you don't work on them. Durr. So this, I need like right here. I need just some kind of like a some little like polyphonic pattern kind of thing going on. Yeah, this thing I think is finally toast. That's all right. Yeah, so I mean, honestly, at the time, I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna stream tonight." But it was weird because, of course, I haven't eaten anything since my attempt at dinner last night, and yeah, it All right, number one, I want a pad of some sort in here, so we're gonna work on that in a second. The pad's gonna kind of rise during this chunk of 8 right here, and then later this thing is gonna kind of take the lead. It's always been an accompaniment, right? This. And then here it kind of goes a little bit more. Such a cool rhythm. Yeah. Super neat. Chromophone. Mama, don't take my chromophone. We'll work on that in a second, though, because I do like messing with the grain. It's a good time. Okay, but in the meantime, we need some sort of plucky kind of. Um, Something weird like that. Rhythmically, I'm just trying to kind of work something out here. How about like... And then we'll do a pitch bend on that, so it kind of fades away. Let's, first of all, quantize that stuff. 16th notes, and then, like... Alright, let's bump up. First of all, let's turn off the reverb in there, because it's kind of dumb. Second of all, let's, oh, hell, let's just reset the whole thing. Bend range. That's what I was looking for. How about, like a fourth. And then I'll record that. That was a lame recording. I mean, that was okay. All right, I'm going to make the first one a little bit more gentle. So this is the line that we're looking at here. So I think maybe just kind of like delete those two. Maybe put one more like so. See how that sounds. See, I don't like how it just suddenly jumps down like a half step right there. I wanted it more of like a gentle line. Yeah. In fact, what if we just did that? No. Yeah, see, it needs to start a little bit later. So, like, let's pull that guy, like, here. Like, so we get the first two. And then it kind of fades away. Yeah, that's better. How about this guy? I bet you this could use some cleanup too, like maybe that. That's cool. Okay, that's better. Now what about like an actual, an actual sound and stuff? All right. FM operator. Step is cool. I love. There's some really cool features on this here. Okay, yeah, but let's just make it like a ping. Unison is cool on this too. It works really, really well. Fifth might be better, and a little bit less level-wise. That's better. I wonder if I could just put like a regular old sawtooth in there also. And then modulate both of them with the same FM operator. Just a sawtooth? Is that a thing? Alright, let's shut off the output from that. I think we got to do more of a shape kind of thing. Yeah, there's my sawtooth. Okay, a little bit quicker. This will be sort of the bite of the sound. Octave up. Yeah, and then the whole thing is just a unison. It's a simple FM patch basically here. I really like this synth, by the way. Let's just boost this by a little bit. And biggin it by 10%. Okay, so I would like to throw maybe chorus on this just to soften it up just a tiny bit. This is a bit much. That's a little much. There's a Juno chorus in this that's really nice. Uno, yeah, that's what they call it. Okay. Hey, Jojo. Dungeon synth. I like the sound of that. Alright, let's put this in context and see if it works. I mean, order. It order. It's pretty loud. Pretty loud there. Yeah, pretty way too freaking loud. So yeah, during this time, also, there's going to be a pad doing its thing. I'm sort of tempted to just, like, sample my own voice and use that as my pad. I wonder if that would be cool or if that would be stupid. I think it would probably be okay. Let's try something here. I need an actual note, though. I need a C, like a reference. Okay. There. That way it'll be a bunch of random vowel noises, and that'll be fun. Good times. Good times abound. We're sorry, you are on the wrong track. Yeah, but we're gonna go like forward, backward loop, right? But then we're gonna do like, I don't know. I guess long grains is the one I always tend to go to. Yeah, that's a good point. How do you? I know there's a way to do that. Um, Random LFO. Yeah, just for the starting point. Yeah. Which one of these is the motion? This is the motion, I think, right? So like, yeah. Um, is there a smooth LFO random? No, there isn't. Okay. Source LFO 1, destination, start position, a goodly amount. It doesn't seem like that's doing a whole lot. But this could be looping right here. And then like change the speed of it. Yeah, I think I found it. Well, that's kind of really awesome right there. So I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, let's do that, and then like that, and then. It's gonna be weird because the pitch is like all over the place, but that's okay because what I'm gonna do do some automation on the filter and stuff in there, so that'll help. It's weird, but we need to tame it a little bit. So yeah, first thing is this. Where are we at here? That's just way too loud. That's actually better with mostly oscillator, but only a little bit of this freakishly weird vocal sample. I dig it. Okay. And then what I kind of want to do is just like one of these. Okay. And then we're going to go into this for our kind of like main groove chunk here. So we got a little breakdown, like a 2-measure chunk. And then we'll see about different drums and stuff like that. Let's hear this from the beginning. See where we're at. So this is going to be kind of our groove right here. So we need an actual official bass, and we need a really mellow pad. And I'm going to kind of like let that tone right there, that whole sound, that vibe, just kind of go for a while. And then we'll really, really slowly build. I'm kind of trying, generally speaking, in a lot of stuff. Hey, Iliamata. Dude, I got your email, and I'm such a slug at, like, I need to do that and listen to the tracks that you sent me and stuff. I just haven't done it yet, and I'm sorry about that. I've been a bit overloaded, too, in terms of other shit. But it's sitting there in my inbox now. It was in my junk mail, and I happened upon it, and I was like, oh, shit. That was a while ago. And then it's been sitting in my inbox, taunting me. Going, dude, do the thing. So this week I will give them a listen if it's not too late. So here we're gonna start a bass chonk, and just ultra simple. And then later we can like go down to the flat 6, of course. I think a 2-measure, 4-measure loop or whatever is probably okay. That's probably fine. But it's going to be a lot more like plucky kind of thing going down, unison, because I do love my unison basses. I do love it. But see, this is the key, right? Light detune. You don't need massive. this. A little bit of drive. Is there a velocity setting for, shit? For stuff, for shit, Velocity, filter, that's what I'm looking for. Just a little bit, just to give it a little life, just a tiny, tiny bit. And then honestly, we're gonna end up missing. We can filter off a lot of this, right? This is really where I would like it to be. Okay, and a little bit longer release. Yeah. And all it's doing is how much is the velocity affecting the filter, directly. So with a lot, so I don't want a huge amount. I don't want it as noticeable as that. But just enough to give it a little bit of life. It's like you're already working with velocity, and I really dislike aftertouch, especially on... Well, and if you notice right here, my velocity levels are super, super high. So me and my controller, I mean, we kind of don't get along. To be completely honest, I think I would probably be doing better with a piano keyboard as my main controller. Honestly. I should probably not even be using this thing, because I never use it for the shit that it's really good at. I mean, sometimes I do, but one of the reasons I used to like doing the generative, player-based live streams is I could play it kind of like my modular, and I could do more of a live set with using the faders and the mutes and stuff like that on the controller. But for basically entering tracks and stuff, I almost never use anything. And the velocity on this Nectar is just way too damn sensitive for me. I've got it turned up to the heaviest touch possible right now, and it's just always pegged. You saw, I was playing with 2 fingers. I was doing little tappy guys, and it was still pegged completely. And I'm a little bit baffled by that. Other than cheap keybed, and it can't take my power. It's so huge. No, I'm used to playing piano. So it makes sense. Okay, so here we need a little bit of delay on this, and I wouldn't normally advocate delay on bass, but I'm doing it in this case because it gives it more of a rolling, bouncing feel, I think. Do one of these a little bit different. We'll do that one a little differently. this would be the easy thing to do. I was thinking what would be cool is to actually keep those upper parts. Did I just shift it over one? I think I did. No, I guess not. No, I did. No, I put it back at least. I kind of like that with the B flat and the bass. Boom, 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 boom. I'm okay with that. It kind of gives it almost a major like flavor, which is kind of nice. So let's do the second chunk of 8 here, so like so, and then we'll kind of start. We're gonna start building in this whole section right here. So basic stuff. We need some more drums for one thing. I'm wondering if this would be suitable. I'm kind of thinking not, just because like it's been going for a while and we kind of don't need it anymore. This, by the way, is heavily crunched and modified drums. Warm pad. Well, when I think warm, expansive pad sound that is highly reactive to performance instructions, I would think my antidote. Didn't I just reset it? How come it didn't reset? That we're gonna have like a lot of analog sawtooth waves here. I do like my diode ladder filter though. Okay, my pedal just decided to not work. That was nice. Thanks. Thank you, pedal. Very good job with the not working. Okay. Those guys. Oh, it worked. It just Antidote just decided to not respond. Oh, well, that was nice. Thank you, Antidote. That's really weird. Okay, but like. Crispy. I see we're going to need an external compressor upon that as well. Yes, indeed. It will be well. It will. Yes, it will indeed. Oh, it's already firing. I don't need it that much. I really want to use it more as like a limiter when the filter opens up. Probably still too loud too. Hi-hats. Could probably use hi-hats. It's coming out of the muck. Later, man. Okay, that's the thing. So I think we kind of need something more in here, obviously. Let me think here. I want to take it back a little bit. Got to take the bird's eye view.
And since we are dealing with an art form that exists only within the envelope of time itself, we must take time in order to perceive the larger emotions contained within. It is true, I promise.
incredibly true.
Fruit flies do like bananas. He's right. By gum. That crazy bastard is right. I had an idea. I want to try something here. I'm going to take that. And wait. Hang on. Let's do a thing. Let's just we'll put that down there. We'll make a copy of it first, just in case. That way we can just go back. You know, undo. Oh shit balls! Did you not cut the actual note? You didn't, did you? You got to go in and like individually like chop it. That's really dumb. Okay, fine. Be that way. There, and then that. And what I want to do is here. Did that? You son of a bitch. You didn't work. Either way, you didn't work. All right. So what if we copied that? So this kind of hit twice as fast. Okay, I like that about 1,000,000 times better, to be completely honest. I dig it. So maybe the thing to do, can we just do this? Or is that just going to do the same damn thing? Yeah, it's going to basically do the same thing. So we have to go in individually and edit these things. Like a sucker. It's not that hard, actually. It's not that bad. But I like to, you know, there's not much of a groove. What? The note just disappeared in that case. Okay, that's wild. Oh, I see. You have to be highlighted. The track itself, the clip must be selected in order for you to be able to actually access the notes contained within. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is tedious as hell. Yoink. That. Snag. Copy. Select. Length. Select. Length. Copy. Can I set up a macro for this? No. Can't do that. Please, can the AI take over for this incredible tedium? How many are left? Oh, God. A lot. Wait a minute, though. The thing is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are all just copies. So, at the very least, what I can do is take... Not that, but 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Is it all the way up? Is it that much? Does that work out? No, it doesn't. Okay. So that is... Oh, because that was everything including these first two. That was everything from the first part. Yeah, so that works out. Okay. All right. Now, how does it sound? I have not gotten anything new in a long time. I've been sinking money into Eurorack, of course, so. Okay, I think this needs to be just a little bit higher. And then that one a little bit higher. I would like to be hearing, like, yeah, like some definite... Yeah, but you know what, there's also a ton of... a ton of stuff that I have that I've never really delved into to its fullest extent, right? And, like, that's a problem. I mean, I think that's a common thing for a lot of electronic musicians. Or guitarists, same thing. Like, maybe you are, or you know, the guy who's got 15 guitars and, 25 pedals and only uses 3. I have known multiple people that roll that way. And it's funny because you only have 2 arms. See, this is annoying. This shit's annoying. Like, why would you load VST2 and 3? Just for shits? Like, pick one. And now I have to go through and either, like destroy those completely. I want to do a cool thing here. Let's do a thing. Create a mix channel. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're going to throw a Fritz granular engine into this thing, right? And then we're going to throw an LFO in there. And then we're going to take the parallel output from this guy, and we're just going to go jack it into the input. All right, so this is the antidote signal right here. All right, let's solo that thing. Yep. Basically like clouds in Reason. Okay, now the thing is, right, what we can do is throw an LFO into the level on this, right? And then what we can do is put this on essentially a downward, like, kind of like a pluck envelope shape, right? Does that exist? Fucking bet. There you are. There you are. Good job. Okay. So now, Jesus, creamy crap. Okay. So what we need to do is change the LFO rate on a consistent basis now. All right. So we're here. We're on, let's do it on quarter notes only. No, I think eighth notes we're going to need. So essentially, all right. So right now it's at 1/16. So here we can go to eighth note. Let's open this up here and do some actual editing. Eighth note, and then we can go to 16th again. And then like here, we can bump it up to 32nd notes for a little while. Most of it I want eighth notes and sixteenths. So like then you get the you get that kind of thing going, which is really neat. Let's bring it down to an eighth note triplet for a few. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, it's not going to play because it didn't start at the beginning of the clip. Okay, I kind of dig that. And then we can reverse these too. And just like blurp. And then do the reversed one like every other. Just to kind of give it some variation. Let's hear the combo of those two sounds together. Hanging out, doing their thing. Fulfilling each other's destinies. That is really cool. If I do say so myself. And I do. Well, somebody needs some compression. In fact, let's do the there. Put that guy there. Do the thing. Oh, come on, D drive. Lordy, you slow. There you go. Jeez. Drive had to wake up from slumber. It's terrible. Old hard drive like that. Can't hardly be expected to keep up. Let's go from like here and we'll loop this. Yeah. Accurate. That's taming it pretty good. Okay, now here's the test. what happens when we let it go? I think we're gonna probably end up muting this channel if we want a hard cutoff here, but I don't know if I do. Yeah, see, it keeps playing because that stuff's stuck in the buffer. It's still going. Still going. Still. Yeah. So this is a cool toy, the Fritz granular engine. It's like somewhere between the R-bar and the clouds in my Eurorack stuff. In the Reason rack. Is that enough to carry this section? That's kind of the question that I'm wrestling with. Assuming we add some like hi-hats also, which I'm gonna need to do here. Let's test it from this point. Jason? I lost a note in here. That note. I think something happened to like the re-triggering of this A flat. That, or we can also just bump the velocity up. Yeah, because I didn't hear an A flat through here at all. Shut up, buffer. We're gonna have to do something about that. And I don't know what yet. But let's let's get some hi-hats going in there or something. Shaker maybe. Maybe just like little tiny shakery guy. Yeah. That would work if it didn't suck. It's okay. Actually, it's probably fine. What I need to do though, what I need to do here is to like actually, you know, just put that there part in there. We got a cabasa. That's eighth notes. It doesn't look like eighth notes. Now it's eighth notes. Can we just do the grid? The grid. Copy. Pasta. 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 Delicious. Delicious. Pasta. Yeah, my tweet was a lie, clearly. No, we're gonna do that. But we're gonna shift the starting point to that sample a little bit. Where? Sample start. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, in other words, I'm just turning a shaker into a closed hi-hat. I'm comfortable with that. Yeah, it is. It was panned here. Actually, could use a little verb on it, though. No. Yeah, I just hadn't gotten around to fixing it yet. Whoa. That was weird. Okay, I'm going to follow their directions and restart it. Hardware exception? What did I do? I clicked on something. Yeah, I think especially back in the day when, like, most early, electronic stuff was, like, mixed to mono because they were just playing it live in a club. And, like, they probably just hard panned a couple things to, like, make, cassette copies of their shit. Give it to people. That'd be my guess, anyways. Okay. We're back. Maybe it won't explode this time. Watch, it didn't save anything. No, it did. It saved everything. Because I had just saved it. So, what did I do? I clicked on something here, and it just, like, exploded. I think I've had Reason blue screen once. This was years ago. It was like version 6 or 7, something like that. And, yeah. It's generally really stable. That's why it's weird when it doesn't, when something like that happens. It's like, what? I'm shocked. I'm shocked and appalled. I've had it up to here, the likes of you people. No, we need something else in here, and I don't know what. My immediate mind goes to, like, vocal sample. By the way, if you haven't seen, or if you're curious, I did a live stream, what was it, Wednesday? This last week? Something like that? I think it was Wednesday. I did a DAW stream. And I basically transformed a really poor recording of a junior high group into, like, a relatively professional sounding choir by using vocoder. And it worked honestly better than I expected, but it still needs tweaking. But if that's a sound that you're looking for, if you, like, want to recreate an actual choir sound, look into it. The secret, it's not a big secret. It's I used a choir singing, like, a bright ah as the carrier signal, right? And then you can just talk into it at that point. You could just speak the syllables of a song and have it modulate that, because, like, in terms of the vowels of singing, that's kind of the brightest, most open thing you're going to be doing, right? And you're probably not going to find a choir singing like an ah, in, like, nice choir tone, just like eh, like that would be weird. But, like, an ah is, like, in terms of, like, classical or, whatever. I'm using it for school, and I was like, man, I could make professional sounding rehearsal tracks that, instead of using like an antidote with a side chain or a side chain, an antidote with, like, a super saw right? Which is like the classic vocoder sound. Use a choir, and it worked. It worked pretty damn well, I will say. I don't know what to find here. You know what I would like to find? I would like to find a cool ass vocal sample, like maybe. That was actually kind of cool. At first I was like, corny, no. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's actually not terrible. Yeah, no. Female comes to mind. Female riff masantola wet. Might be cool if it was like totally mutated, which we could do. We could do that. That might be a fun thing to mess with for a little while, you know? Like there it is. All right. So what we going to do with this? What we going to do is bring it in right here. Oh geez, that's short. Okay. So there are hard limits to our time stretching ability, and this is pretty far beyond them. So no, we'll not do it there. We'll do it in another way. In a granular way. Yes, indeed. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll run the grain through the Fritz grain table engine, and then we'll grain our grain. So, yo dog, I heard you like grains. So we put grains in your grains, so you could grain while you grain, dog. Good old exhibit. And I can't even say X to the Z anymore because I actually have a friend and his first initial is X and his last initial is Z. And of course, everybody calls him X to the Z, as you should, as is mandated by federal law. Okay, so here's the question. If we just play... No, I want to undo that. I want to just find out, like, where the right note is. That sounds to me that's like C to a B flat. No, it's B to A. Okay, that's weird. So that's a whole step. So what I really would like would be like... Because we're in F minor here. All right. So like a B flat to an A flat. So basically a half step down. Yeah, like that. So if we played a B instead of a C. But what I want to do is extend that note through the power of granularism. Yeah, dude, it's a melodica. You got to have your melodica handy in case you need to, you know, melodica something to death. All right. This is going to take a bit. All right, number one. That whole thing, it's going to be like that. Second of all, we're going to do a one shot. All right. Yeah, I've got a few. I've got about 5 of them at school that, of course, I just bought. But this one it's not horrible. It's a lot of keys, though, which I like. So, yeah, and it's not bad. Because when you want to make a dub, you have to have a melodica, just being like, you need that, right? Because King Tubby and various people. But yeah, it's true. Okay, so here's the thing, right? What I really want to do, right, is, let's see here. Can we just make this envelope 1? Can we do that? And then can we do, like, that? Yes, we can. And we'll turn up the grain length, and we'll turn up the crossfade, and we'll crank up the rate even. Pan spread. A little bit of pitch jitter, but not much. All right, now it should be just like schwa. All right, I would like that to take even longer. Is that 20 seconds is my limit? Well, screw you, buddy. Chuck you, Farley. Does it blend? Well, yes, it does. Okay, so there's our raw material. But I'm thinking, I think doing something like excessively interesting and trippy, if that's possible, with a little bit of like, you know, we're gonna sculpt some neutrons with this. Yes. Bring in the neutron sculptor, please. Vocal synth is what I was thinking. Yeah. Will it blend? God, I loved those videos. Classic internet. Really? You're not gonna let me resize this window? You communist. Everybody hates you. Let's at least do that so it actually stays open. I hate it when it does that. All right, so this is our raw material, right? I might just mess with a couple of presets here and see if anything weird comes out. Lush. I like the sound of that. Well, let's see what that does. It does nothing. It does nothing at all. No. That's a hard no. Well, that's interesting. But that's kind of what my pad's doing right now. My God, it's full of coke. I'm curious. Anybody out there in TV land? Do you have any of those VSTs that Infected Mushroom makes? Because I was considering investing in those. Because I tell you what, if you're not aware of the Infected Mushroom, you should be. But man, they do some of the coolest like synth effects and vocal effects, like shit that just like it's just otherworldly, and that's because they've designed their own plugins and they started selling them a few years back. And I know there's one specifically for vocal effects, and I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. And it feels like that'd be the kind of thing that I would actually use. Those are the ones. One of them, yeah, one of them is like a psycho gate thing, isn't it? Which, to be honest, I have What's your stutter edit, which is absolutely fantastic. But you know, yeah. Yeah, I really need to check those out, especially the vocal one though, because man, some of their effects that they use are just absolutely awesome. All right, but see, here's the thing: do I need that? I don't want that harmonizer on there. Yeah, there's still a pitch harmonizer going on, and I don't like it. Correction. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh, that's what was going on, for one thing. F minor. Okay, weird. I don't want harmonies. Oh God. We also don't want demons. I don't like the crackles and the pops, that's for sure. Nope. 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 There's your winner. But mixed. Not 100%. All right. Now that's stage 1, right? But then of course we're going to use our old friend. Damn it, I haven't updated this yet. Stupid. Benson, Arizona. That's right. But we're going to pull the low end out of that, like hardcore. All right. And then what we got? Man, there's a lot of weird high-frequency transient little blippies going on up there. I don't know if I approve of that yet. Maybe. Let's hear it in context. And that's not going to occur like every... It's going to be like every other. That's at least the theory. We'll see here. Let's see how this goes. Let's take it back. Let's take it back. Back to a better day. A better time. Okay, I officially don't like this. Maybe it needs like a shitload of delay. I'm like, hate it. LFO's still LFOing. Ting 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 ting. Hey, where's Stutter Edit 2? Oh, I haven't gotten to it yet. It's like way down at the bottom of the there. I like the original Stutter Edit also. It works really well. Let's throw that next in line, right? And then we're gonna need to create a track for this guy. Boom. Yep. And then we're gonna need to create a note lane for it, and then we're gonna need to control that there note lane and make the Stutter Edit do the Stutter Edit-y things. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, this is kind of what I wanted here. Hello? Hello? Oh, I see. We have to, like, move each one of these in there. Damn. Can we load, like, all of these? Yeah, we can. Good. Good. I'm glad they did that. And then can we load more? No. It just overwrote the other ones. C2, C3. So if we started it like right here, could we load the other ones above it? Negative. Okay, that's dumb. But okay. I see how it is. Alright. No. Quit it. Quit it, you jerk. Get out of there. Testing is a little tedious. Yeah, I don't know if I really like that in there or not, actually. I think I'm just gonna ditch it. Nothing really jumps out as like, hey, that's the way, do that thing. So not a terrible... This is a good place to probably stop for the evening anyways, so... I'm gonna try to get in a modular stream tomorrow. We'll see. It's supposed to be, like, nipple-shatteringly cold, and, my motivation is never very strong to begin with on days like that, so, yeah. We'll see. Probably. Because, I mean, it's a hop, skip, and a jump, and I have heated seats. So what's my excuse? None. There's none. So, anyways, thanks for joining me, and I will see you